odd one. And it's only odd from my point of view. It's a Gatekeeper BBI 667. It's got his fan kit on it. 2/3 kilowatts in mint condition. This thing's in really good shape. Like really good shape. Tin's in good condition. The faceplate's in great shape. The stand's in great shape. The reason I got to say this a Gatekeeper BBI is because it showed up here with just a Gatekeeper sticker on it, and I had to add my own. Why'd I have to add my own? Because I believe in safety and I believe in standards. One of the things I've always preached about Texas Star is that you have to have a common positive rail, right? What if one of these wires gets disconnected? Like, are we guaranteeing that the customer is going to use this style of Anderson clip? Or are we guaranteeing the customer is going to use this style of Anderson clip? Or are we going to use a power distribution block and the positive wire pops off out of the distribution block? I've had it happen before with customers and they burn half their amp up. And then they in turn burn the other half of the amp up because half the amp's not working. So I went in here and I added this piece of 10 gauge Teflon high temp wire and went across the two positive posts. The other reason I get to claim that I was inside this thing is because the driver was no good. The 2290 was in there, that was no good. This particular 667's got the old school Toshibas in it, 2879s, and they've got a green or a blue dot on them, and they're all in the same place to qualify as green or blue dot transistors from RF Parts or Toshiba, whoever's putting the dot on there. And the 2290 that I had to just finished replacing on the inside of this thing, it was a used transistor, but it had a gain I think of 85 on it, so it's a good part. Now, all that being said, Gatekeeper done his mods to it. I did my mods to it. The amp checks out, the input tune's perfect, and it makes the watts. So it is what it is. His fan kits are really unique that he was making and selling there for a hot minute. It uses two fans. These are completely backlit. They're backlit blue. They're on a plug here in the back. Okay. All very professionally clean and neatly done. That's it. Bottom line. I had to replace the driver, so that is what it is. But the amp is working 100%. So as we can hear, the preamp is working. Just turn the amp off. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 32 watts. We're going to dead key. About 1 watt into it. Baseline carrier. Just turn the amp on, so we're in high. We've got our variable all the way open. About 120, 130 watts. Hello, 1111, almost 800 watts peak out of both of these. Hello, we're running on 15.1 going or 15.2 going in, as we can see over here. And of course, under load in the amplifier, it's dropping down to like 14.5. So hello, 11. Let's make sure to play with our variable here for you. Hello, 1111, all the way down to 50 watts with the dial a watt. Okay. Push the AM button in, which is medium. Hello, 1111. Now we're down to 700 watts. We're going to put the delay in line, which is low. Hello, 1111. Hello, 1111. Now we're down to 525 watts. By the way, I love having these digital meters. I don't have to explain what they're reading because it's a simple number that everybody can understand, for the most part, right? All right, so let's go to sideband. We'll take AM out of the equation. Hello, 1 1 1 1 1 1. Hello, and now we'll take the delay out. So now we're technically running sideband, but with not that cap engaged. Hello, 1 1 1 1. Hello, 1 1. 700 watts peak, 500 and some odd watts average. Fully works on sideband, just the way it's supposed to. So back to AM. Hello, 1 1 1 1. Okay, so let's go up here. I wish I had enough money I could convert all these over to be digital as well. Maybe my friend Robert will hook me up. I doubt it, because these things are expensive. Okay, so 5 watt slug in reverse. Turn the amplifier off. Hello, 1111. That's our pass-through SWR. We're looking at that watt meter right there. At 01111, you can see it's barely moving, which is great. That means the RF can go through the amplifier, through the relay, back out the coax connector, and all the way down to the dummy load with little to no resistance. Turn the amp on. This is amplifier in high with the variable all the way open. At 0111111. Let's turn the variable all the way down. So now we're taking all that input watts of 32 watts and we're dumping most of it back to ground through resistors at 0111111, which is perfect. Now I'll bring the AM attenuator in line, we'll bring the delay in line, so this is low with the variable all the way down at 01111. Now we'll turn the variable all the way up at 01111. Pull the delay out of line at 011, and now we'll pull AM out of line. So now it's back in high mode. Hello, hello, hello. The input tune is spot on. Hello. Now, as I've been doing this entire video, this thing was set at 29 megahertz. I just caught that out of the corner of my eye. Let me hit the shift button so that never happens again. Look at this thing run now that it's down at 27.02 or 27.205. At 900 watts. At 1111. Beautiful thing. Okay, so the end of the day, we have ourselves a 667 that has had more technicians in it than, well, that girl that we all knew in junior high. She's been around. She's had some fingers in her, right? So, poke of the joke, I think we want 850 plus the ride, and that's because of the transistors. If this had HGs in it, it'd be much cheaper, but the Toshibas that are in it, there's over $1,000 worth of Toshibas in this amp alone. Technically, the transistors are worth more than the amplifier. Any proper thinking human mortal male would pull the transistors out and be like, here are the HGs, whoop whoop, and keep the Toshibas in the drawer for another project, and then sell the amplifier for 650 bucks. That's what most people do. Not me. I'd rather see the high quality parts go out there for all of you guys to use. So, if you're interested and you want this beautiful amplifier, you guys know the routine. You know the drill. You know how to get a hold of me. Hit me up, shoot me a text. We'll make sure that it comes your direction. And remember, you guys, it's the asking price of the amp plus taxes plus the shipping fee. That's just the way it works in every other aspect of business. I wish I could wrap it all up in the price, but I can't because I don't know where I'm shipping it to. Make sense? Okay. Gentlemen, my name is BBI, and without a shadow of doubt, I'm the biggest mud duck in Idaho. I got a whole bunch more of these I've got to shoot. Got a whole big giant stack of amps I've got to go through yet. So this is a bare bones minimum. It works. Everybody's happy. It makes power. Mahalo. I'll see you. Shout out to my Patreon guys. Thank you. And by the way, they're going to have access to this weeks before this came out publicly. So if you want to get in on some of these deals I got going on, the idea is that maybe you'd want to join Patreon, because when stuff comes up for sale, they always have access to it before anybody else. Gentlemen, I'll see you. Click, click.